everybody, this is Bud Sanchez, the only YouTuber that made you realize never had a better time on YouTube. Until now. The last episode, Weasel and I played Alphazar's Hat, which somehow we glitched the game, so we had no clue what anything or any power-ups did, because everything just said no string. No strings attached, if you ask me. Today, I will be playing Pilot Quest, but never fear, Weasel will give commentary and may help me out. He helped me out with Night Manor. He can probably help me out with Pilot Quest.
I'll try.
The Campanella has crashed. Fix it by harvesting resources, exploring the wild zone. So, okay, we have the Campanella. Use the clock feature of the LX3 to generate resources even when the game was closed. Okay, so it's, I guess, procedural generated is what I'm getting at. Where was Campanella? Was it up here? I don't remember if we liked that game or not. Apparently
Campanella
2.
or Campanella 2?
Let's see. Well, I guess I'll just kind of go into this and see what this is like. So, apparently there's like a trilogy, but the third game is just called Pilot Quest.
No, there's a Campanella 3.
There is?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So technically there's like 5 Campanella-related games, because there's also the Great whatever race.
the Great Campanella. Return to
The
Zoldyck.
Big Bell race.
Oh, that's right. So I guess this is how they probably started everything. So one day, we'll just kind of... Unskippable cutscene. That's I'm already griping right now. Oh my god.
That's what you look like playing right now.
This music, and I use that term extremely loosely, and as generous as I can. This looks like the intro to Pikmin, by the way. You get hit by an asteroid, and yeah, exactly that same face
with
your diaper and your thong or whatever, but the beeping sounds like the music, and again, I use the term very generously for some shitty game that I think Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed. So this is... Oh, of course, I just crack open my fucking Premier Protein, so I can't... There's no time to be drinking this right now, so... What are the controls first stuff? So interact and yo-yo. So it's like, okay, Earthbound. Remember when you can get yo-yos? You know, speaking of Earthbound, like, I don't think I've ever used the yo-yos in that game. Like, I've used slingshots, but when I got older, I decided never to use them because you miss all the time.
Yeah.
But the yo-yos I never used, but strangely in the in like Super Smash Brothers, Ness has a yo-yo. And I've never used the fucking
and a bat.
Yeah, and a bat. But I mean, you use the bat, but I've never used the fucking yo-yos. I guess I'll just... Oh god, you move really fucking slow. And this yo-yo is very... It almost looks like a punching glove. I would have thought it was a punching glove if I didn't see it.
It looks like a Toe Jam and Earl a little bit. The guy on the left.
They call me Tiramisu, okay? Yeah, yeah. Turn 1,000 moon drops into 1 moon ingot.
Oh, it's Minecraft.
I need 1,000 more. Well, the music's kind of fun. I think this game was inspired by Toe Jam and Earl. Slard is my name. If you want to survive the wild zone, you need some meat. So I have to go get some meat. Let's go beat some meat or something out of there, people. We can't just harvest it. The Gumma Tree. If you give me 10 moon drops, I can make a seed for you. So, okay, we don't have any moon drops, so I guess we'll just talk to everyone and see what... Pervina, the Huntress. I need a moon ingot to repair my destroyed shack. I can't... Okay, this sounds like a big fetch quest, by the way. We're already off to a really great start. The game is nothing but fetch quest. Go get this, then convert it to this, convert it to this. Hypnotically,
Break that shit. Hit it. See if it does anything. There you go.
Oh my god. I do this 1,000 times.
Yep. Better get started.
At least there's like what do you call it, like a gravity effect where like the things kind of go to you. I guess we'll make a seed, why don't we? So here's my seed. So okay, it just auto plants. That's kind of nice too. Okay, now I take it back. If things auto plants, not that bad. How do I get a crystal?
Probably this guy.
I wonder if the seeds are making that.
Oh, maybe.
So if I...
Reminds me of, I don't remember what it reminds me of.
It reminds you of something.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing these seeds or whatever,
oh,
40? What the
something...
fuck? The fuck is this?
It is passively creating it for you, yeah.
Well, let's just go get 40, I guess, because it'd probably be like 100.
It kind of reminds me of, our friend who really likes clicker games.
Oh, yeah, we gotta have a nickname for him, so we can call him by his middle name. It's a common name, so it's pretty ambiguous. Do you know
remember it.
It's William.
Oh.
So we'll just call him William.
Well, you're almost at 40. You're getting up there pretty fast, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, William. I showed him Candy Box, and that was a stupid decision on my part in college. Like a week later, he not only was he playing Candy Box, he's playing Cookie Clicker and about 10 other incremental games.
Yeah.
He had an addiction. I thought I had a porn addiction. He had the addiction. It was like my cat Lucifer, like addicted to the whipped cream, but it was sadder. Lumen, would you like to see our current research projects? Sure. So I'm guessing those are ingots or something. Fertilizer probably makes you. God, this is gonna be like. I think I'm gonna like this game, but it's just like starting out, it's gonna be annoying because I think it's an incremental game, to believe it or not, because the thing's still incrementing over there, and those are definitely crystals. And I need 1,000 crystals to make an ingot, and I need 150 ingots. So is that 150,000 crystals, right? My math is right. And on top of that, there's potions and what do you reckon that is? Like a
stamina pill?
Well, no, the thing to the right. What do you think? It looks like a silkworm cocoon.
Oh yeah.
Like I know there's a hole.
A kakuna.
A kakuna. Yeah, it's a kakuna. That guy does not look like a kakuna. So we already talked to this bloke. I guess we could see. Let's go talk to the tree again. See how much more moon shards or drops or whatever they are. 160. So it goes from 10 to 40 to 160. So it's like what's the thing? Is it like multiplies it by 4 and then multiplies it by 4 again? So 40 times 4 is 100. Yeah, so I think I just keep multiplying by 4. That's I didn't get a math minor in college, but I took enough math classes to understand this shit. I think that was just garbage.
Oh, that guy moved over there.
So wait a minute. So I need to get meat to leave. And what I need for meat, I have to give the guy an ingot. So I have to get 1,000. I think I'm going to be spending most of this video. I don't have I need 1 moon. Okay. So, you know what this means,
keep punching.
I hear it. Keep punching Indeed now. So I should tell our friend William about this game, because I think he would absolutely love this kind of game. It's an incremental game, but I don't think he has much fun as for the... And, oh, shit. They fucking disappear? What is this? Again, I crack open my Premier Protein to drink my protein drink, and then I have to put it down immediately to go gather a bunch of fucking crystals because of course I do.
You can punch with one hand and drink with another.
I don't know about that. Well, you have to move. And what's annoying, you can't just hold the X button. I guess in real life in Yo-Yo, you can't just like flick it once and it does all the tricks for you. You have to use momentum.
You remember Bushigi? Or Fushigi?
Yeah, I actually have one of those. I got it from a guy I used to work with 10 years ago. Like, I forgot how or why he gave it to me, I should say. But, like, I have one.
Can you use it?
I mean, it's just contact juggling is what the thing is called. And he dropped it, I think it was. But maybe that's why he gave it to me. Because, like, there's like a kind of like a defect, what do you call it? Like, not like a crack on the thing, but like an imperfection.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's 160.
Oh, it's 160.
I thought it was 140. Yeah. We both thought spaced out there for a second, I guess, but what's 16 times 4? 640 times 10? So
yeah.
Oh, boy. How long does it take to beat this game? Is it basically get out of the town and then you win? And what are the objectives?
I looked it up. Someone said it only took them about 3.5 hours for the full cherry.
I guess that's acceptable, but like, it's 600. Yes, I was right. You just multiply it by 4.
Beat the game is the gold. I won't tell you what the final one is.
All right.
Beat the spider boss is the gift.
Okay. How long does it take to get the meat, by the way? This is really riveting fucking gameplay. I wonder, maybe I have to go talk to this shit. 5 ingots? What the fuck?
But you just need to give 1 ingot to the
I know, but
lady,
just
right?
1 isn't more than enough. Like, this is ridiculous.
I'm sure later on it's like you probably make bank. You're probably making so much.
You know, I really wish, if I would have known this is what the gameplay is going to be like, I really wish I did not tell you that fucking story about me buying a MacBook Mini today at Costco right before this, unless you want me to hear it again.
You can retell it.
I mean, was it really that interesting?
I was riveted.
You're riveted. Okay, so I guess I'll say this. So today I went to Costco to go purchase a MacBook Mini because I needed to do video processing like independently from my computers or whatever it is while I'm like recording.
Did you get a hot dog?
No, I did not get a fucking hot. Actually, speaking of, so when I was walking into Costco, I'm pretty sure this was around like noon when I went there. I'm pretty sure people just go there for their lunch break or something because I saw a guy just walk out with nothing else but like a paper plate saturated in like greasy hot Costco pizza, just a single slice of Costco pizza, and then just walking out with that. And then, like,
honestly, you would save so much money though if you just got hot dog every time and like that's all you ate.
I guess
it was only $1.50. So
well, this is a pizza slice. It was $2, so it's up by what is that? 1/3, 33%. $1.50 to $2 yeah, so 33%. You don't get a drink with it, and then they walk up, but then like no later than like 15 seconds, someone else walked out with another greasy slice of pizza, fat saturated paper plate.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure, it might seem like a good deal, but you could also get, like, I bought some bone-in with skin chicken thighs, as much as you know, because I keep asking if you got an air fryer. By the way, I think they sell air fryers at Costco, so maybe I'll buy you one, and so that way you can never hear me ask if you have one.
Yeah.
And you can get 12 pounds of that for about $21, which I think is a bargain. And I think if you think about it, like, because each chicken thigh is about like 4 or 5 ounces or something like that. So I got 25 chicken thighs out of this pack for $21. So that's less than $1.
Wait, 1 second. How much is it to build an ingot on the workbench?
1,000.
Oh, 1,000?
1,000.
Okay.
1,000. So,
all right, go on.
So anyway, I mean, you can have a meal for far less if you just use bone-in with skin chicken thighs. It's cheaper than getting a fucking hot dog and whatever. It's probably healthier too because you don't know what's in the hot dog or whatever. Plus the pop or the soda you get from there is just empty calories that don't benefit you in any way. Like, I'm drinking some cranberry juice here, but if you look at the ingredients, it's like basically just fruit, some vegetable puree for color. So there's vegetables in it, believe it or not. Well, anyway,
here's another thing to mention. Sorry to interrupt again.
It's so riveting story.
I found this out, so it's important because maybe this may be something that you'll have to cut this video in half or something, or cut it between videos. Because I found out that the idle mechanic here, where you're accumulating stuff, it occurs while you're playing other UFO50 games also.
What?
So you'll keep accumulating crystals and stuff.
Well,
so I'm saying like maybe get one more seed and then you can let it idle and we can move on to the next game and you can come back later to this.
Maybe I'll just splice this in. I'll do this and splice in with footage later, I guess.
Yeah.
So that'd be kind of interesting, I guess. So I get 640. So let me keep telling this fucking Costco story today. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know you could do that. So if you punch the guy, well, get out of the fucking way, dude. It's like, fuck, I literally can't harvest the fucking crystals now because the stupid doofus is like in the fucking way. And by in the way, he's like behind it. Jesus. And worst of all, he's interrupting my awesome Costco story today. Where I'm trying to, so anyway, I go to Costco and like, wait, do you have a Costco where you live? I'm assuming you do.
I do, but it's not like,
not fun.
We've never actually been there because I don't have a membership.
Have you ever been to a Costco?
I have been.
Okay, well, you know, like how they have the electronics like right near the front, kind of. At least the store I go to. So like they have like the Bose headphones and stuff there, but like they have these like kind of like cardboard vouchers that you grab because you know you can't just grab the thing because they're worth like $500 or whatever they are, 300, 500, and they're easy to smuggle. So you get the voucher and you go up to the clerk to pay for it, and then you go talk to some guy to retrieve it, basically, and then you can walk out with it. Well, so I was sitting there like by the Mac section for like 10 minutes waiting, and then some lady comes over finally. He's like, "Oh, did you need help with something?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking to buy this MacBook Mini." She's like, "Oh, you can actually just use this kiosk right next to it." I didn't even notice the fucking kiosk. I'm like, "Well, how come you have the kiosk there but not next to like the Bose headphones and all this?" And she goes like, "Oh yeah, we're kind of working on like transitioning right now. We just got the computers and stuff." So, what?
Oh.
Well, now I have a fucking.
Oh, there you go.
Oh god. Well, I guess now we keep playing the games. Well, anyway, she prints off like a voucher, and I go over to the clerk to pay. It was $615 for this fucking thing, and then free meat for helping me. So I got some meat now, I guess. So come back later. So you have to come back later. So let's just get the 640 so we can just have this thing generate a little bit faster. So I go get my Mac Mini, and then I, bring it home. Well, before I bring it home, I go to the guy to get it retrieved, and he goes like, "Yeah, we have a 90-day return policy. After 90 days, you own it." And I'm just thinking, like, so wait, I don't own it for the first 90 days? Like, you guys come like check up on it, like if it's like broken or anything, or like what is this? So anyway, I walk out this Mac Mini and I go home, and how I plug it in was like, I bought a shelf at Target on the way home, and like a bookshelf. It's a 1x2 like cube array. Oh, now I'm getting ingots off the wazoo. This is just fucking great. And I put it on there, and then I only plug in the power and an Ethernet cable that I happen to have running from like around my apartment's perimeter up to that spot. It's like a 100-foot cable. So for some reason I have it just running there. So it's like I didn't have to like do anything. Yeah. I plug it in, and then when you turn on a computer for the first time, it's asking like questions like where do you live and your keyboard layout and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I have to plug in a keyboard. So I go to my closet, and I find one of my spare keyboards that I just had lying around there, like an old shitty Dell keyboard that I purloined from a place I worked at 10 years ago. And I tried plugging it in, and I realized
another one.
I tried plugging it in, and I realized, oh, it's a USB 2, and the Mac Mini only has USB-C for the ports. So I had to go drive to Walmart and go find like a USB-C and a USB adapter in order to like plug it in. So I found like a 4-inch cable adapter for $7, and then come over and then plug it in. But then like I only bought one, foolishly. And while I'm trying to like enter stuff in, I'm like, oh, I can probably use the keyboard because I'm sophisticated enough. You can just use the arrow keys and the tab key to like get around. But I'm pressing enter to try to acknowledge my decision on stuff, but like it wasn't working. It kept coming out with this like not found kind of sound from the Mac. I can't really explain it. And it looks like I have enough now. So I didn't have enough. All right. So basically, I didn't realize you're supposed to press the space key, not the enter key. So the remedy to this, I had to like do like this like hacky sack thing where I had to like basically plug in my mouse to do a couple of inputs from that, and then I had to plug in my keyboard to do some inputs from that, and do that back and forth. And then I get to finally like turning on like putting in my username and password. And so I also had to plug in a monitor for this. But then when I finally got the thing into the desktop, I immediately go to the network tab and I turn on screen share. Because I have a MacBook Pro in the other room, and I use that, and apparently if you just know the IP address, you can just, like, type in, like, VCH://, and then the IP address, and then allows you to just remote into the thing graphically, which is important, not through, like, a secure shell on your terminal. And from there, I was able to interface with my computer in the other room on my MacBook. So then I unplugged the keyboard, the adapter, and the monitor, and now it's basically just sitting there with only like just have the Ethernet cable and the power while it's processing videos and whatnot. So that was my story at Costco today. It's a very exciting story, as you can imagine. So 640 times 4 is 1024, I think, or what is that? 20, yeah,
2560.
Yeah, that's
But wow, you're already at 100 and hasn't been that long.
Okay, give you some. Before it runs out.
Yeah.
It's a time limit. I got 0 seconds. I was about to say I have 0 seconds.
Yeah, so I think you get to keep all resources as long as you come back before time runs out. So you have to make sure you come back in time. So don't go too far, I guess.
Well, what were like trees or something, or did I just go kill these like scorpions? I guess.
I think killing scorpions and shit like that.
I wish I had that metal yo-yo.
There you go.
Now. So, I mean, there's like 5 things I could just get. It comes generated for free, so I don't really know if that was really worth it.
Well, I think you generate You're still generating over time.
Yeah, just not here. So I wonder if I can like hit this like tree or something.
Or talk to it.
Oh, there's meat.
There you go. The meat.
What?
Oh, you got hurt.
Minus 30 seconds.
Yeah, so remember, make sure you come back.
All right.
Or you lose it all. You get nothing.
You get nothing?
Yeah.
Sounds like Dan Reichert and who's the owner of Giant Bomb before he left?
Jeff Gerstmann?
Yeah. They're playing like the hot rope jump for Mario Party and they both lost.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just realized I probably could have got my my meat a lot sooner if RNG was on my side, because I kept getting like just diamonds and diamonds, so I got like 650, and then and only then it was like, oh, now you get your ingot. I'm like, well, I wish I would have got this earlier. I could have got the meat.
Yeah, then it gave you 3 ingots.
Yeah, it gave me 3 ingots. I could go make a workbench with that. Well, 5, I guess, but.
I think the clock doesn't tick down while you're like scrolling screens.
Yeah, it's a pretty generous tick. What's this?
What's that? That's what I was gonna say.
Ah!
Oh! Kill it.
I got some meat at least, but like, I don't know. Let's see, what else happened today that I could have talked about? I mean, there's basically that Costco thing with the MacBook Mini. It was kind of fun. Fuck!
Oh!
I lost my thing.
No!
I even lost
you
my
suck
meat.
at this game.
Well, I want to see you try that. Yeah, I hope I take better care of myself.
Toe Jam's disappointed in you. Oh well, I guess you only had 1 meat, so it's not a huge deal, but still.
260, yeah, it's not that. I mean, I can go buy another one probably, so I'm assuming this guy's ready to make another one, so. Oh, come on, man. Is it like. Do you have to wait like an hour for like meat or something? So I'm gonna have to just sit here like punching this, so. You know what? Let's since this game's just gonna idle in the background, I guess we can let's just we'll just end the part 1 here. So we'll splice in footage later, so I guess we'll end it and play the next game.